Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Sorry if I look a bit, not sorry, but I know I look a bit barefaced, maybe a bit tired, but it's because I realise I can't bother to put makeup on every time I want to film a video. Because sometimes, yeah, I want to film a video and then I think about putting makeup onto the camera and it puts me off. So for the sake of being productive, I'm just gonna not do. I'm gonna do it without makeup. Cool. All right, great. Disclaimer done. So a couple of weeks ago, I think, yeah, I asked you guys to send me dilemmas, problems, questions, because I wanted to start this Ask Adella series, and we are starting. I got an email from a girl, I think it's a girl, but she wants to remain anonymous, so that's what we're gonna do. And it's quite an interesting one, so I'm gonna read it out, and then I'm gonna give you my take on it. And I want you guys to get involved too, so I want you guys to comment down below, what would you do, what do you think she should do, etc, etc. You know the usual. We stay talking. Okay, I found it. It says, "Hey Adella, I have a bit of a dilemma. So basically, during college, I really liked this guy for a very long time. But after college, everyone went to university and you move on. We are friends on Facebook, but you know, like how life is, people you know from before become people you just see their lives on socials." Okay, I get ya. So fast forward to 5 years later, in 2017, I just graduated, congrats, and then just randomly the guy follows me on Instagram and likes my pictures. Okay. Then a few days later, I receive a DM on my Instagram. It's from the guy. He basically says hi and asks how I am, the usual catch up, and like praising my work because I'm in the creative industry. So I replied to the guy and he takes a week to reply. I just brush it off and reply back. He replies a week later, again, and I reply. He then takes 7 weeks to reply and says sorry for his late reply again, and talks and asks how I am, etc. At first, I want to message back and cuss him out, but I reply normally. So I reply again because I'm an idiot, and it's been 3 weeks and no reply. The reason why this whole process is annoying is because while he's taken so long to reply, he's viewed my Instagram story every day, the first one to view it, and like some of my posts. But you can't reply like a normal person? Question mark, straight face emoji, rolls of eyes emoji. What should I do? My friends think that I should just leave it, but the thing is, he doesn't know that I liked him ages ago. But also another question is, what was the intention of the DM? Because I still haven't figured out why the convo is always a 6 weeks dead catch up. I really feel like I'm taking a big L, to be honest. Interesting. That's an interesting one, right? Because when I first saw it, I was like, leave him, sis. 7 weeks. Wait, was it 7 weeks? 3, however long. Yeah, 7 weeks to reply. It just doesn't make sense. 7 weeks is not a oops, I forgot to reply, because he's seeing your story, he's liking your picture, so that should at least trigger in his mind. So I'm a little bit confused with you, sis, anonymous sis, if I'm being honest. So let me break it down. I have a couple of theories as to what's going on here. The first one, like I said, is that he's playing a game. Maybe he's like, oh, treat her mean, keep her keen, all that kind of stuff. And if that's the case, then blah, ain't nobody got time for that. Second theory is that he just doesn't care that much, as in like he's messaging you maybe to pass the time, and he's probably messaging a lot of other girls too, because for me that's the only way that you could just forget to respond. Does that make sense? So like if I was just messaging one guy and I liked him, well, had a bit of interest in him, I would not forget to reply unless I was also doing the same thing with loads of other guys, to the point of like no messages unique. They're just like his DMs basically, I've got loads of unread messages, so it's like maybe he's forgetting to get to yours. That's trying to put myself in his shoes. That's the only way I would make sense of it. Do you know what I mean? You know, sometimes when people message you, right, and it's not that you're trying to ignore them, but maybe you have a lot of unread messages, and so there's escapes. Does that make sense? So you reply like, oh crap, sorry, reply, but it's because your WhatsApps or your messages are just full of unread messages. Personally, that's my situation. Like there's a lot of group chats, there's a lot of like texts that were finished, but I just haven't opened the last, like, okay, bye. Do you know what I mean? So I sometimes miss messages from my friends. Those are the two things I'm thinking of, but regardless of what it is, I can't tell you exactly. Obviously I don't know what he's thinking, I can't tell you the exact reason, but I would say he's probably not interested in you like that, because I don't know, maybe if there's guys watching this, if you guys are subscribed to me, guys, tell me why would you not reply to a girl for 7 weeks? And could you ignore a girl for 7 weeks that you actually liked or you were interested in? I think the answer would be no. So regardless of what the reason is, I would say he's not feeling you like that. No, but then the thing is, right, because of your situation being that you liked him for so many years, maybe you don't want to like let it go, or like his friend said, leave him be, because you know you've had these feelings for so long, so obviously it's not that easy to let go. So I would say at this moment in time, I don't know where your conversation has gotten to at this point. It seems like it's still a very surface level conversation, and therefore you might not feel like you have the right to question him and be like, oh, why are you taking so long, blah 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 blah. But me, if I was in your shoes and he replied, I would reply back and be like, well gone with the well gone with the long replies kind of thing. And don't put a lol at the end. Girls, we need to stop this. Yet I've noticed that when we want to say something assertive, or when we want to say how we feel, we put a lol at the end to like soften the blow. But it's like, no, because then that disregards the authority behind what you're saying. Like, we was like, oh, you're so annoying, lol, but we were laughing. Don't put lol, okay? So I would say message him. If he replies, if he has replied, message him and just be like, well on with the long replies, and then continue on with the message and then see what he says. If he says, I don't know what he'll say, but just wait for his reply. We shouldn't feel like we can't ask questions just because of, at the end of the day, he's messaging you, he's taking up your time, so don't just accept that he's, yeah. First of all, I don't know why I'm getting angry. This is this is not even my situation, but yeah, I would say for the sake of your own, like, you do. I am assuming you don't want to just leave it. That's why you emailed me, and that's why you said that you liked him for years or whatever. Cool. So I wouldn't just leave it just because you'll be constantly be thinking, oh, why. So next time he replies, I would just respond and say, why are you taking so long to reply? Like, it's a very simple question. It's not, you're not asking too much. And I think we need to get rid of this, I don't know, I always hear a lot of talk about, you know, girls shouldn't ask these questions too early, blah, 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 blah. And I know maybe I'm jumping ahead of myself. I know you're not with him or it's not even going there or anything like that. But just a side note, I think as girls, we're told that we can't ask these sort of questions. We can't, like, we've got to see where it goes, we've got to go with the flow. Dead. That's dead advice. I would say ask, if you want to ask a question, ask a question. If the guy feels like, oh, she's coming in too strong, okay, that's not too strong. Asking someone why they're taking 7 weeks to reply is not a scary question, and it shouldn't be a scary question for anyone. On one hand, I know people are probably going to think, oh my gosh, it's just a DM, why are you taking it so seriously, da 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 da. But I'm a big believer in the small things become the big things. Like, take note of the small things. This is a guy that you've liked for however long, right? Maybe he caught wind of the fact that you liked him and he's taking the mick a little bit. Maybe he caught wind of the fact that all those years ago you liked him and he's seen you. Maybe you've grown up, I don't know, you might be looking fine, and he's slid into your DMs. He's out here liking your pictures, liking your stories, but doesn't want to engage in conversation with you. Nah. I just think that as girls we need to up it a bit. We need to up the standard a bit. Like, first of all, DM etiquette is a thing. Okay, don't take 7 weeks to reply, because if he was your boyfriend, okay, I know I'm jumping the gun, but say, imagine this guy's your boyfriend and he's taking 7 weeks to reply. 7 hours to reply is even too much, and this guy's taking 7 weeks. You just have to consider it. I believe that someone should start as they need to go on, and he's starting off ignoring you and not valuing your time and not respecting the fact that he doesn't care that you're seeing him out liking your pictures and watching your stories but not replying to you. I just think it has hints of disrespect, even whether he's doing it intentionally or not. I think it's a little bit disrespectful, and I think you should leave it. But if for peace of mind you want to know why, then ask him. Psh, simple as that. I say psh, but I know me, I'd be like, oh, what do I say? I would just say, well, why are you taking long to reply? Like, what's going on? Are you alright? Are you dumb? Don't say you're dumb. You can say, are you dumb? No, don't say you're dumb. But just ask him why he's taking long. And I want you to, can you message me back and let me know what happened, please? Thanks. I'm so nosy, I want to know how this pans out. I'll respond to your email, I'll let you know that this video is coming up and that I want to know, and I want an update. And if it's a juicy update, then I'll tell you guys as well. But yeah, I hope that was clear. I hope I didn't talk too fast. I feel like I might have been talking a bit too fast, but I hope you got all of that. Let me know what you guys would do down below. And yeah, if you have any dilemmas or questions, let's stick to dilemmas. If you have any dilemmas or situations that you're in and you'd like Adella's advice, then you can send me a direct message on here, on Instagram, on Twitter. You can also email me at adella_cyril@hotmail.co.uk. Info will be down below. And yeah, comment down below, let us know what you would have done in that situation. Let her know what you think. Maybe she'll go through the comments and get some nuggets of advice. But yeah, just to recap, I would say message him and say, if he replies, message him and say what's up with the long replies, bruh. But even after that, I would just say leave it. It's just like, come on. Nah, I don't see, no, there's no cute story out of this, like, oh yeah, back in the day he used to take 7 weeks to reply, oh now we're good. No, he's been a bit cheeky. I suspect that he's just talking to loads of other girls. I don't want to say it like it's a fact, but I mean, 7 weeks to reply, he's probably got loads of open DMs and he's just juggling between all of them, and he's not prioritizing you, which is whatever. Like, early stages, I'm not saying he has to prioritize you like you're his wife, but he's DM'd you, whether it's a friendly DM, whether it's just as an acquaintance, maybe it's an old school friend. I'm not saying that just because you like this guy he's held up to a different standard. I'm just saying that no matter why you DM someone and you're in conversation with that person, there's no reason for them to take 7 weeks to reply. It's just it's a little bit cheeky, like, he can't be that buff. I don't know what that has to do with it, but he's moving a bit too prestige in my books. So yeah, get info for peace of mind, and then just leave it, sis. Leave it, sis. Okay, cool. Hope you enjoyed that video, guys, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.